Okay, so we are going to start doing something a little different on this channel. I'm going to be completely honest. When I started Aura of Light, I had a friend tell me, Heather, you're supposed to be on YouTube. My name's Heather, by the way. I've never shared that. And you're supposed to be on YouTube sharing your intuitive gifts and your channeled messages through this channel. And I recommend just, getting on there and not showing your face and, just sharing whatever messages might come. And I knew intuitively the moment that she had said that was something within herself that she could never do, is share who she is and be more public with who and what she's doing. And I felt like it is my responsibility to share myself and my energy, because I don't have any fear about doing that. And if I can connect with you in some way that helps elevate your frequency, that is my mission here on the planet. And so I'm here. I want to be fully transparent in myself and channel any messages that are meant for you in this moment. So without any further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the first message. This feels so crazy to me and surreal. Sorry, I'm just I just don't know why I've waited this long. And I'm just really grateful to be here. And I just want to call in all of the angels and spirit guides and divine beings of the highest frequency and the highest light and the highest timelines for all that are meant to be here. Help me to be the divine channel for whoever is meant to hear these messages. Thank you. Activating myself as a filter for only the highest, most divine timelines. Thank you. So I've got my child here. One's sleeping and the other is sitting right here. So she is going to watch me do this, which is really interesting. All right, so the first thing coming through. So if you're here, threes are really significant to you. You're going through this time of activation and alignment where possibly you feel like things are starting to fall away in your life at this time. You may have asked for only the highest timeline to appear in your life, which, if you didn't realize, that means you have to make room for things that are leaving so that you have room for things to come in. And those things are leaving: people, places, jobs, situations. Things are massively shifting in your existence for this highest timeline to come in. And it's not always easy to let go, but you need to remember there is a higher divine plan. In order for you to reach this, you have to let go of the things that you truly love, that you thought would be here forever, that you are clinging on to. It is your job to let go and surrender and allow this journey to take you where you're supposed to be. Currently, just a little personal share here. I am actually going through a similar situation, and it is really scary because we don't have control. We try to control everything, and we don't have control in these timeline jumps, in these situations that we were being called. Yes, we have free will. We can always choose our own path, but there's something more calling you to a different place or new relationships. And at this time, you may feel like you're in this in-between time of surrender, and in between, where you feel like nothing is actually moving, but there is a lot of germination and growth happening below the surface, like a plant. There has been seeds planted in your life, either by you or by spirit, because there is a purpose for your life. And underneath the ground at this moment, it is starting to sprout. And so you need to trust that process. And also, I'm getting that once you take a step the next steps will be shown to you. So it's really important to take action in one direction or the other, and really just listen to yourself as you're taking action in those directions. You know, letting go of people and friendships and partnerships, possibly the place that you're living, and old mindsets. You know, this isn't just a letting go of people and places and things, but your habits, the way you think. Something that I'm actually doing, I'm in the process of doing right now, is writing out, at the top I have a funeral for the old, a funeral for the old parts of myself. And I'm writing out the different parts, and I start every line with the part that XYZ. So the part that feels like she is not doing enough, the part that feels like she needs her relationship to look like XYZ, the little part of herself that, you know, and so just going into these tiny little aspects and parts of yourself and literally allowing them, giving them a stage to die on, I guess, is what I'm seeing. It's like a stage, and putting all those little parts of yourself and honoring them and thanking them for where they've gotten you. Because, yeah, this version of yourself has got you here. And the next version of yourself will not get you to that next level through all these parts. So you have to literally allow these parts of yourself to die, and in the process giving them gratitude. And so one way in which I am going to do this is write down on this piece of paper all the parts that I'm having a funeral for, and I'm literally going to light that piece of paper. I'm going to burn it. I'm going to light one of my candles, because these candles are so powerful. If you haven't already, check them out. Pupakea Lux candles. They're all blessed and made with intuition. Anyways, the element of fire is really what is important here. But using this element of fire to burn down those energies and those parts of yourselves, and literally burying them in the ground and having a funeral. And this can be so potent when you start to realize that you can't take those parts with you. And you get to step into a bigger, broader, more clear vision of yourself, because I feel like that is the most rewarding part of being human, is when I am clear. I am not being wishy-washy. I can't decide on what to do. I don't know what's right. I don't know what's wrong. I kind of think I want to do this. I kind of think no. Clarity is such a gift. And so when you get clear on the parts that you don't want to take, you get clear on the parts you do want to take, and you can then figure out who it is you need to step into and start becoming and acting as if being that person that you want to become. Getting choked up here. Maybe something in the throat chakra. I just had kind of like a flashback there. Literally just a week ago, maybe a week and a half, 2 weeks ago. As you'll see, I have like 3-4 videos. Like, my energy is so different in those videos, because I was not sure and I was not confident in what I was doing. And something shifted today. Something really shifted. So maybe you're feeling within this week, I'm getting 2 to 12, either today or between 2 and 12 days, you are going to start to feel this shift, that you are going to feel your confidence and your energy rise. And just know that if you are here right now, confirmation by Miss Amora, if you are in this video right now and watching this, your energy is absolutely rising, because my intention for every person who watches these videos is that they are elevated to a level that allows them to not only start to tap into their own gifts and their own intuitive gifts, but their frequency is rising, because that is my mission on the planet. And I'm so sure of what I need to do and how I need to do it. And it's partly just showing up. And so for you, same for you, my love. Just start showing up and find that clarity by realizing of what you need to remove. Because when you can start removing things, it's not always about adding things. It's about letting things go so that new things can come in without you even trying. And that is the message. So I just see these like doors open, kind of like at the grocery store, the automatic doors open, and this breeze just flew through. And I feel like that is symbolic to like things are opening up for you. Maybe you are wanting to open up your channel. Maybe you are wanting to open up to your spiritual gifts. Do it. Learn. I've personally went through a wild journey of learning how to tap into my gifts. If you have any questions about that, please, I would love to hear it in the comments. Whatever questions that you might have, please share, please ask. However I can help. Like, I actually, now that I think about it, I have a lot to share, and I'm just so grateful to have this channel in order to share about the things that I know, because I feel like I can't talk. Like, I feel like an outsider most of the time. And I know, I'm sorry, this isn't supposed to be all about me, but maybe you feel this way too. And that's why I'm expressing so much about my personal journey, because maybe you feel like an outsider and you can't express like the way you feel and like see things in your perspectives, because maybe it's just too woo-woo spiritual for the people that you have yourself around right now. I don't know. Is it time? I think it's time. I think that is mostly the message. Is there anything else that I need to share with this collective? Don't have fear. Do not fear the unknown, because you are creating your path, and know that the unknown is just the exciting journey and path forward to your next level. Okay? All right. I love you. I got to take care of my babes. Bye for now.